Ladies and gentlemen, our first match from Long Beach, California, her very first time, Savage Sugar! Savage or just plain Sugar? Savage. What got you interested into wrestling?
I just heard about this dreaded Dreb, and she's a total scum.
A total scum.
All the way here from Long Beach, just to rub her hose-bag face into this pudding.
Those are some pretty harsh words there. Let's see what Dreaded Dreb has to say when you go to your corner. Ladies and gentlemen, from Cleveland, Ohio, parts unknown, weight unknown, the Dreaded Dreb. Dreaded Dreb, you heard what your opponent, the Virgin Savage Sugar, had to say about you. What do you have to say to your opponent? What are you going to do to her once you get her into that chocolate pudding?
I'm going to dissolve her like sugar into the mud.
Dissolve her. Oh my God, it seems like...
Alrighty, our match is underway. Savage Sugar throwing Dreaded Dreb down into the chocolate pudding. Dreaded Dreb climbing on her back, riding Savage Sugar, as if Savage Sugar would ride a wave out in California.
Indeed, here. If you really notice here, Martin, the girls seem to be going at it full force. It was a surprise beginning, but not too surprising, knowing how the Dreaded Dreb is.
Look at the viciousness now on Dreaded Dreb's part, trying to push her opponent's face down into the pudding.
And there we go. As you know, these two girls have had quite a grudge match ever since there's the ref. They've had quite a grudge match ever since that Honolulu episode.
Well,
back in,
it really can't be too much of a grudge match there, but because, as you know, this is Savage Sugar's first match.
Well, indeed. But you know how the Dreaded Dreb indeed hates the pretty girls.
Right, correct. I understand where you're coming from.
They just seem to weasel their way, in her words, weasel their way into the business.
And Savage Sugar for months was sending Dreaded Dreb hate letters in the mail, challenging her. And finally, Dreaded Dreb had no other choice but to accept.
I know. That is an interesting point that you do bring up, because as we all know, well, supposedly, the big secret is that...
Look, he's outside of the ring now.
There they are. There goes... Oh, the ref is in.
Ring, extrapolating to the ring. I really don't understand the
animosity
that Dreaded Dreb has towards almost all of the referees in the match that she wrestled.
Indeed, that does seem to be an interesting point, and the coverage that happened over the one referee in that Honolulu incident was horrible. The broken arms, the disjointed knees,
his face, just a bloody mask of crimson. I've never seen anything. I guess that's how they're trained. And now look at Savage Sugar.
Oh, there's the illegal horn. I'm surprised that Fred hasn't noticed that.
Going for the horsey ride once again.
And there's the alligator spin, the kickoff.
And both ladies trying to get to their feet. Savage Sugar
slip of the left.
Falling into her opponent, and once again, you notice how Dreaded Dreb really likes to ride her opponent and shove her face as hard and viciously as possible down into that slippery, lubricated pudding.
Well, as you know, her manager, it seems that he's the one who taught her that because of some of his own violent temper and some of his sarcastic remarks and...
trying to always get the pudding into the eyes of her opponent to try to blind her so she can make her moves against her opponent, and hopefully where the referee won't see. She's been disqualified for so many matches I can't even count.
This is very true there, Martin, and as you see, I think that Savage Sugar is giving the Dreaded Dreb a go for her money on this one.
She sure is. That's an understatement to say the least.
And there goes the pudding in the eye again.
Right, trying to get the referee, not caring if it gets on the audience. And is terrified at the sheer viciousness of Dreaded Dreb.
This is very true, Martin. Very, very true indeed.
Both ladies staggering to their feet now.
Covered in chocolate pudding.
And you and I both know how slippery and slickly lubricated this pudding becomes when it is covering the bodies of these fine young athlete.
Indeed, and this is a good point here, Martin, that I'd like to bring up myself for anyone watching this right now. Please do not try this at home because these girls are professionals and they have been doing this at the Louisiana Girls Chocolate Pudding Camp. And they do know what they're doing.
Look at the sneer on Savage Sugar's face when she matches up against her opponent. Look at that Dreaded Dreb going down for the knee, bringing her opponent Savage Sugar down onto the mat.
The ram's butt, and there it is.
There, she's working on the inside thigh.
The inside thigh, a very sensitive spot, especially when covered with chocolate pudding.
Now going for the camel hold, and Savage Sugar twisting out. Both ladies staggered down. Neither one.
And there, that was the Dreaded Dreb's husband.
The one with the beard. The one with the facial hair.
Yes. And
Showing
there's
his
Fred.
support.
Fred, an excellent referee.
I followed Fred for the past 12 years, and I've never seen such energy, such
Commitment.
sheer commitment to the sport of chocolate.
Indeed. His starts were in Akron, Ohio, where he worked at a butcher shop, I think, strictly hogs. Somehow he got involved there. The beauty of mud wrestling.
Not sure I
chocolate
see the
pudding
correlation, but yeah, I take your word for it. There's no reason I have to doubt you.
Thank you, Martin.
Once again, squaring away, locking up.
Oh!
Forearm against the face of Dreaded Dreb. Savage Sugar now showing her own savagery.
Indeed, and Dreaded Dreb she is in disbelief. She's in total disarray.
She is in trouble. That is one young lady who has at least 120 pounds of trouble there on her hands.
And there they go. It seems they're squaring off there like two battering rams. Again!
Again! Forearm. Again, it's almost as if we had seen that scene before.
And it seems she found the weak spot in Dreaded Dreb, and she is using it to her full advantage. And here's Dreaded Dreb going over for the camel hump, the hold, the bunny rabbit toss.
For the breast slam against the back.
Oh, again! And again!
And again!
And again! The breast slab.
Here we have the Missouri breast slam.
A wonderful, if not torturous move.
For both ladies.
For both ladies, indeed.
Very often.
But it just goes to show the savage intensity of Dreaded Dreb.
And both these ladies.
Ew.
Here now.
Oh, here's the vertebra slip. Did you notice the hands curling? And
going against the spine.
Going for the eaves rib.
Going for the eaves rib against the spine, against the back of the neck.
The 14th vertebra.
Going and really Dreaded Dreb looks like she's almost gone, clutching there her breast, feeling the pain being thrown down into, she almost looks like she's wrenching the knee right from
wrenching the
socket.
pinky toe back to the 7th vertebra. A very painful move.
The Dreaded Dreb will really have a little bit of trouble on her hands after this match. I tell you
And
that.
she is going for the honey gopher toss, but she has been slipped out of it. These girls are intense.
It's going wild.
The audience is wild here, Martin.
Yes, absolute support for either lady. For both ladies.
They have been waiting. Again, the breast slam.
The breast slam. It's
Again.
almost as if the Dreaded Dreb must pack her top with something other than flesh to be able to dish out this kind of sheer pain and punishment to her opponent.
Indeed. Well, in Cleveland, Ohio, you do know they call her the Iron Maiden.
I have heard rumors.
And interesting, again, the audience is intensely involved in these two girls.
Savage Sugar going for that fine carry.
And she is out.
She is out of the ring. Fred Floyd trying to help her back into the ring. And what is this? What? There, Dreaded Dreb once again showing her poor sportsmanship.
Her poor sportsmanship and her animosity towards the referee.
You would think that the Savage Sugar kicking her now twice in the back, good kicks, would show some support for the referee there, or...
You're out of here! And Fred says that she is out.
And look at this, we have by disqualification the winner here today.
Savage Sugar.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match for the fall of the 10-minute time limit, introducing on my left from Newark, New Jersey, USA, Ms. Supersonic. Supersonic is involved with this match. There's been a long feud between you and the Black Widow. What do you have to say to your opponent, the Black Widow?
I say my name is Supersonic and I'm here to say I'm gonna kick her butt here today. I'm gonna hit her in the eye and kill her like a fly. I'm gonna knock her on the head and kill her really dead.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. Supersonic threatening her opponent, the Black Widow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from parts unknown, weight unknown, introducing on my left, let's hear a big hand for the Black Widow. Black Widow, you've heard what your opponent just tried to attempt as far as rap goes. I would like to know what you are going to actually try to achieve today in the ring. Are you going for the pin? Are you going for...
I'm gonna wrap her in my web of power and make her look like a super stooge.
Super stooge. I see. There we have it. Both ladies are going to their corner, and this promises to be an exciting match.
Right away, Black Widow slamming the face of Supersonic, throwing her out of the ring.
Oh, and this definitely is a grunt. Oh!
A forearm to the back of the Black Widow.
Supersonic crash.
Slam right there onto the back of the Black Widow.
Oh, another slam, a sonic slam, and it looks like the Black Widow is going. Yes, she went into her web snare.
A very fine move, and down across the cranium of Supersonic with that strong spider elbow. Supersonic on her feet, being taken down, not quite, Black Widow. A Kirk slam against the back of Black Widow.
A strange audience indeed we have here tonight. Oh, and on other accounts, I think that foot out of that ring would have counted if Fred had been paying more attention there. I'm surprised he didn't catch that.
Well, I'm not sure if it was the referee's fault. There, a fine carryover on the part of Black Widow.
And where will she take it? And it seems like the Black Widow is right in the back of Supersonic, and that almost seemed like,
across the abdomen and across the back. Really, Supersonic uses those forearms like no other athlete in the professional footing wrestling.
And it seems like Black Widow does have her by the mask.
Maybe trying to pull that mask right off of her face. What is this, a foreign object thrown into the ring?
And Fred did not see that. He was paying attention to someone else in the audience. Oh, and she is unmasked. She is...
Black Widow making her opponent Supersonic eat the chocolate pudding with a plastic spoon.
How degrading. Supersonic. She is chocolatey mad.
And now
a kick to the rib.
Just going hog wild onto her opponent, the Black Widow, teasing her, taunting her. Black Widow trying to throw pudding into her eyes, just pushing her down as if she were a collapsing building.
And the slide over, but
out of the ring.
My goodness. And Black Widow says no, she wants more. She's dragging her by her hair.
And you know that Supersonic is in sheer agony. After being thrown out the ring, pulled back in. A slam working on those ovaries. A slam with the forearm.
Ovary slam. Almost made an illegal move back in 1982 by Bob McPherson, the man who drives the Cadillac. Indeed.
Working on the inside thigh of Supersonic. Black Widow really taking advantage of her opponent now.
Oh, another ovary slam.
Mr. Floyd trying to count her out and being unsuccessful.
And it almost looks like Black Widow is going for the pin.
And Supersonic still fighting for what she believes is the American dream.
A very good point there, Martin. Supersonic does seem to be...
At that! They don't call her Supersonic for nothing.
They don't call her... Well, in fact, no one's been calling her lately. This is the first match she's had in a year and a half, and I could see why. It seems like she should have gone to that Louisiana training camp just a bit more.
She's struggling blindly now, trying to lash out at her opponent, the Black Widow, and really having no success until she throws her whole weight. Really, Supersonic not being the athlete that she was in years past.
Not back in her prime. You're right there, Martin.
If you remember the famous Champlain, Illinois match of 1972,
yes.
when Supersonic took on her 3 opponents, the Hillbillies, all at one time and defeated all 3.
Amazing match.
And if you at home do remember that, it was just something that is written in the history books of our hearts forever and ever intended to pass down.
Indeed, the annals of chocolate wrestling.
Now a full Nelson on the part of the Black Widow, slamming her opponent's face down into the mat. This really looks like she's breaking some bone cartilage here.
It is hard to tell if the blood is coming out yet because of the chocolate pudding covering her face, but I do not doubt it for an instant.
Now Supersonic really having a hard time seeing anything, holding those tears in, trying to straighten her nose out. Boston Crab on the part.
And a neck snap. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the Widow has snapped the neck of Supersonic.
Supersonic unable to get up. A fine match by the Black Widow in fine form being declared. What is this? Supersonic not giving up, jumping into the ring, pulling the referee. This is just...
Fred is in disarray.
Poor sportsmanship all around.
Indeed. Fred seems to be worried about the hair.
I have no idea why. I guess he doesn't want that hair pulling that we witnessed earlier. The Black Widow pulling the hair of Supersonic. The referee trying to count both ladies out, disqualifying both ladies. And Black Widow just not giving up, going for that tango hold as the Supersonic pounds away, now almost double teaming. Mr. Floyd counting the Black Widow out, counting Supersonic out.
He has taken on both of the girls.
And being declared the victor. I don't see anything humorous in that move at all.
That's just a bad example of poor sportsmanship, or a good example as the case may be. To resort to such tactics.
As trying to defame this fine referee who stands as a pillar of masculinity throughout the wrestling community.
To pull the man's hair off it's an honorable act. An honorable act.
It seems almost as if we've entered the Twilight Zone here. Because now we have Black Widow being declared the champion. This match is so hard to follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a grudge match from Communist Mongolia. Ladies and gentlemen, Red China Doll. Now, Red China Doll, you've heard the disgusting rumors that have been going around about you, and the things that you read in any men's bathroom across the nation that you walk into written on the walls.
Bud.
What would you say to your opponent, the alien gladiator, that would make her fear you and tremble?
I'm gonna send that alien floozy sex fiend back to her planet, wrapped in seaweed
wrapped in seaweed.
I'm gonna take that little Chinese bitch, and I'm gonna make sushi out of her, take her back to my planet, try to really treat women.
Kill that bitch!
I'll make her toes out of tofu.
Okay, if you'll go to your corner now, the ref will take care of you and take care of that seaweed problem. Ladies and gentlemen, from galaxies unknown, weight unknown, height unknown, the Alien Gladiator. Ms. Gladiator, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you. Who are you exactly?
I am from another galaxy. I came here to conquer, to hiss and maim.
To hiss and maim. What about your opponent, Red China Doll?
I'm going to make sushi back for my planet.
Sushi back on her planet. Ladies, be extra fierce in this round. Your referee, Mr. Fred Floyd, and me, I'm Harold Martin. Let the match begin.
This promises to be a strange and exciting match. The alien warrior being, alien gladiator being outside of this whole planetary realm with rules that we are unsure of, even on this planet. But please, look at this, these Hellcats going at each other with sheer madness.
Harley Mamas, I think. You might even say Harley Mama Wrestling. I think this is turning into here, Harold.
Well, I really don't know if they have Harleys from the planet that the alien gladiator comes from, but...
You don't really think that the alien is from outer space now, do you?
I happen to have an outside source that tends to really wonder quite what the alien gladiator is, to tell you the truth.
Well, I never knew, Harold, that you knew World Weekly. Oh, and it looks like the alien does have her down now.
Working on the leg of the Red China Doll.
It is the figure 8 almost. It looks like she's trying to go into it, and it looks like the China Doll is trying
to taunt her opponent, to get some kind of reaction. Now the alien gladiator riding her opponent in the schnauzer
Oh,
position.
and it looks like the schnauzer backwards forearm again in that one. And the...
Throwing the breast, the Red China Doll throwing the breast of the alien gladiator. Squirming underneath.
My God. These are a battle of the Titans here, a battle of the Titans. Mountains in motion, I think, is what we're watching here, Harold.
You saw that famous hummingbird spread that the alien gladiator used against her opponent, Red China Doll. The alien gladiator did develop that hold herself and is very famous for that. Once again, Red China Doll.
Oh, and she's going for the dreaded chipmunk paw there, I believe. The chipmunk paw. Oh! And it seems like she's smashing the green ear of the alien with her right hand.
Working on those ears, sliding her body back and forth very rapidly across the midsection of the alien gladiator, Red China Doll. I don't know what she's trying to achieve here. And look at this fine carryover that the alien gladiator is trying to achieve.
China Doll trying to get out of it, but no!
A very successful move on the part of the alien gladiator.
Indeed, and she is in control of this one here, Harold. She is in control.
Now going for that famous cheek spread, Red China Doll trying to push her opponent down across her legs, unable to succeed in that cheek spread.
These girls are really going no holds bar, I think, on this one here, Harold.
We've got some kind of almost strange fantasy match here, almost like...
it seems that the girls were, they're out of the Greek turn.
A fine carryover by the alien gladiator, has the Red China Doll by the throat. Both ladies, look at that Red China Doll working on the chin.
And she's doing the log roll, the Canadian log roll now over the alien. And into the, oh, I cannot believe this, she is doing the
fine head scissors and driving her opponent back. Twisting.
Turning.
Writhing.
And bucking. It almost seems there that... did you notice on that last shot there, Harold, that it seemed like the alien's ear was almost...
I really didn't see that.
And there, you can see it again.
Pulled from her face, and did we have a pen there?
This girl must be in sheer pain and terror.
We did have a pen. Look at that, the alien gladiator being victorious. Red China Doll being the sore loser that she is.
Throwing the mud, or rice patty, whatever the case may be. I don't know. I can't quite see what she is throwing.
A fine match indeed. The chocolate really just flying in this match.
Fans love it. And indeed, there is an excitement right now inside this arena that cannot be compared to anything else in the world going on other than perhaps Christmas.
We've had this match called, and I don't understand. Now, the alien gladiator pulling out a foreign object, the referee Fred Floyd calling her out of the ring. She blew her chance at her own championship.
All the girls seem to be, for some reason, mocking the authority of Fred. Mocking the authority of the game himself. And now...
Red China Doll, the winner.
Showing her victorious belly and, indeed, her victorious self. Strange, bizarre.
Turn of events here. Referee Fred Floyd...
What is... Oh, she has him. We know Fred is only 5'7.5", hardly a match for such a girl abroad. Oh, look at this.
Taking the ref over with those flying leg scissors. And that...
With the gigantic Fisher-Price move here, the girls are, it seems that they're only toying with Fred.
The Red China Doll taking advantage of her opponent, and we see the crimson seeping out of the head now of the alien gladiator. Really in trouble. Both ladies just still...
Get them off me! Get them off me!
And alien gladiator, I believe, has just had enough. I believe he's just had enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are winners and there are losers.
My ears.
What about that match with Red China Doll, Alien Gladiator? What did you have to say about your opponent?
Tasty.
Tasty. The match was very tasty.
Most tasty.
What did you feel when your ear was pulled off of your head?
Extreme pain. I will be back. I will be back to take this piece of sushi.
I'm sure we will have a rematch.
I love this business! I love this business!
Ladies and gentlemen, the title fight tonight for the championship crown of the world-class heavyweight chocolate pudding wrestling from the Ukraine, Linia Van Dijk. Now, Linia, you have achieved the crown that is so highly prized within the wrestling circle. You achieved this at the Trump Towers 2 weeks ago. Now, your opponent, Pauline, says she will take the crown from you tonight. What do you have to say to Pauline, the American Dream?
I have to say that Pauline is a piece of white toast. And do you know what I do to white toast?
No, I don't.
I make it soggy. And do you know what happens to soggy bread when it gets wet?
No.
It falls apart!
We have some very harsh words there from Linya Van Dijk.
It's Deke. Deke. Deke.
Dijk, Dijk, Dijk. Now introducing, to my left, from Bismarck, North Dakota, Pauline, the American Dream. Now, Pauline, you know that your family is behind you in this. The crowds at home are behind you in this. All across America, men sitting relaxed in their trailers on their unpaid-for furniture are hoping that you come out victorious over Van Dijk. What do you have to say to her?
First, I would like to say that Linya Van Dijk is a communist dog. I am not only defending my crown and my championship title, but I am representing the United States of America, and I'm going to get that title back that is rightfully mine. And do you know what I have to say? I say she's a capitalist pig, and she should look like one. Yeah, that pig.
Oh my God, oh no, we have a pig nose in the ring. This is
I'm not only fighting for democracy and freedom, I am fighting for all of the Democrats of the United States of America. I will not be defaced this way!
And we have a very important match here underway. Ladies and gentlemen, Linya Van Dijk versus Pauline, the American Dream. Sheer importance of this match cannot be understated. This is for the crown of the World Heavyweight Wrestling Federation. Pauline, the American Dream, offering her hand to her opponent Van Dijk.
Indeed, and as we say in the Trump Tower, Van Dijk is not one to be fooled around with. I think this is going to be quite the match.
There you have it. There is a perfect example of her viciousness going right into the match, pulling the left arm around the back of Pauline, the American Dream, working on that shoulder.
She is working on the shoulder. She is a Wolverine, Paige Wolverine.
And now a fine turnover by Pauline, the American Dream, on her opponent, Van Dijk.
Van Dijk is owing, as you can see.
And a fine snap mare by Van Dijk. Now driving the back of the cranium down once again.
Down and down indeed, Harold. And down and down and down. I think Bill Cosby will be having nightmares about this for a long time.
That might be true there, Buck.
And it looks like Linya Van Dijk, she was going for the foot stamp.
And Pauline rolled out of the way. Look at the viciousness on the face of Van Dijk.
The girl's encircling.
Both ladies have each other by the neck and pushing each other away. It seems that Van Dijk clawed the eye of Pauline, the American Dream.
I would not.
Look at that! A knee to the groin. A knee to the groin
Hello,
again.
Captain Crunch.
There
again
you go,
again
working those ovaries over and over again, just sending Van Dijk down onto the mat. Grabbing the left leg.
Which you know is connected to the groin muscle, which is probably riding the thing right now.
Look at that jarring,
twisting,
jarring those muscles loose from the hip and the pelvis of Van Dijk.
It seems like Pauline, the American Dream, is surprisingly showing her stuff today.
Look at that, going for the Boston Crab, a fine example of Pauline's training in the North Dakota area.
Indeed, never have I seen a Boston Crab like that, but look, she is getting hold of it. Maybe she is giving Van Dijk another chance. Why would she do that when she had her?
Look out, watch it, ref. There, a foreign object, Van Dijk strangling her opponent, Pauline, the American Dream. I think Pauline got a little too cocky on that last one.
I think so.
And now Van Dijk riding her opponent.
Using the gazelle sprouting move. Pushing her away.
Van Dijk trained in the Ukrainian art of...
And there again is a breast slam to the abdomen.
Trying to get that pin, trying to achieve the pin. That crown being also important for Van Dijk.
trying to gain hold of her championship crown. And look at that fine leg scissors by Pauline the American Dream.
He's trying to get out. Oh, and it looks like it's the Buckingham neck twist.
Oh, that the thorax of Von Dijk must really be aching now.
Pulsating.
Look at the agony. Pauline throwing her opponent just like a mud pie down into the chocolate pudding.
Sometimes the American Dream is made with violence.
I know that's a fact. There she goes, going for the pin. Do we? No, her shoulder is up.
She is pinned.
She gained the pin and the crown. Pauline, the American Dream, the brand new World Heavyweight Champion.
And Leah Von Dijk, a loser, if not a poor one.
The crowd going wild over this turn of events. What is Von Dijk up to now?
Von Dijk has no ethics, no morals, no nothing. The girls are going at a full stride. Oh, and it looks like Fred is trying to stop the girls. He's telling Von Dijk to get out. You've lost the crown. Be a good loser. Von Dijk wants a rematch.
Crown now being placed on the head of Pauline, the American Dream.
The beautiful pioneering spirit here, I think, is demonstrated best by Pauline.
I would have to vote for Pauline, the American Dream, as being one of the most luscious young nubile bodies in the professional sport of footing wrestling
Indeed,
today.
she would have been a great credit to... Oh, and Von Dijk is going after Harold Martin. Unbelievable. A ruining of a beautiful, beautiful suit by Mersham.
All the wrestlers seeming to now just come out of the woodwork, jumping in. You have Supersonic in the ring, the Black Widow.
Like termites flying out of a wood roof on a rainy day.
Like eggs being thrown out of their shell against the wall of some day room of a hospital ward.
Like sea lions being captured by Jacques Cousteau on the famous Arctic expedition.
Like a squid snatching a sparrow out of the air and pulling it to its undersea domain.
Like minnows jumping forth out of the sea into the air upon a cloud and being caught upon the limb.
Much like a 74-7 car driven by